Hi guys, and here and welcome back to my Minecraft Survival Let's Play. We're still here in the village of Etal, and I've been doing a bit of work in between episodes, stopped all the water flows around the village, and also been working out a pathway to get me around here, there and everywhere. Because this, well, I know that area heads out to an ocean. I'm thinking about clearing some of this out here and maybe going all the way back here and having this bit more further going in and having the village starting over there. I'm not 100% certain yet. I'm still contemplating that, or the alternative is I fill in this and this, I have more land down here. But either way, what I've got so far in terms of accessing around, if we come up here, this leads all the way up and through to here, and then I think I can get down that way if I want to, and that will lead me back down over to there. I've got the pathway around the side there. I mean, these are just roughly laid out and they're decorating up and tidying up, but I can come up to here. I've overfilled this in. If I clear all this out, I might be able to make it a bit higher, take the floor out a bit more, put some better stone sort of supports in there, have this like a nice sort of viewing area overlooking the lake here. That will be the bridge going out over the top, and it's this way, is it? It's here that I want to go, and this working way up, that's a cable leads off somewhere, comes out to here, and then that connects us up here. The bridge will come up this way to connect up to there, or I can actually go off that way with it. I'm trying to work out how the pathway went now. It's been a couple of days. And then this pathway will come around here. That pathway, these stones will sort of mark out a pathway which kind of leads back down, around and back down to the river. And then you can follow these stones around over here to connect up with these houses here. Here's this pathway, comes back down to these here, and these kind of stop at this point here, although I could potentially work something in going down that way and around because I want to use that valley a bit more. But then these pathway will go up through the valley here, up, around, connect up with the houses there, across to there, and then you can go up that way and that way. That's the idea of the plan. And you can see over there another portal. I've actually got this connected up to another portal now, just so I'm near the mesa, so it's not too far away. But obviously with this now connected up down to here, it does give me a bit more options of what I want to do around the area. So slowly coming together around here. But in here, there is a lectern. So I want to find a villager around here who can become our librarian. Now I did see one guy walking around here. Is it this way I can go? And we fancy a job? You do? Aquafinity? No. Right, I'm going to see if I can get a job of one of these guys. Aha, he's going off over this way. Fancy a job? You do. So let me do a bit of experimenting, see what I can get. Anything useful. I'm not after anything particular now, I'm just after something useful. I'm going to get quick charge is not useful. Get something useful, I'll get them named, and they'll be our villager mayor set in place. Oh, there we go. Infinity, we'll take that. I need a book. Infinity for 11. I'm an infinity person, not a mending bow person. So that is definitely something we'll have. We'll take you. And you can now be, you are now our mayor, Gamer Zenith. Congratulations. You are now the mayor of this town. We'll get you a home built shortly. But on that note now, I've got my infinity book. I'm sorted there. I'm going to head up into here. Head back home. I want to make a start on laying out where the railway is going to be. So we'll go and just go gather some resources, head over there, So I'll see you back there shortly. No! No, 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 no. This is not good. I'm not getting out of this hit. I'm at. Well, that's my first death of this season. And I got it all on camera. Trying to be clever on a bridge. So I've lost. My bed was obstructed. Okay, we're back here anyway. Well, I've lost a lot of gear there. Lost my diamond armor. I lost all my. I think I've still got my sword. No, not my sword. I think I've still got my Fortune 3 pickaxe. Let's head back over to here. Well, that's the first death of the series, and that's that done. We've done so far. Well, so far. Fortune 3 pickaxe. I've got some diamonds left, so I do have another silk touch pickaxe. That's fine. I had an infinity bow. I actually got my hands on one from the skeleton farm. I forgot about it. Actually, I've seen it there. Forgot about that. That's not the best sword. Right. I'm going to see what armor I've got. We're starting again from my gear point of view anyway. Oh, that's a shame. What have I got in here? This is a set of armor I made before we took on the Woodland Mansion. What's that? That's Feather Falling 4. We'll save that. Right, I'm going to gear up, gather some equipment and some materials, and I'll meet you over behind, over the mountains, where we're going to be building where we're going to be building our railway station. Okay, we are back here at the mountains where we're going to put our train station. I've spent a bit of time at the skeleton farm, got myself an axe, not a brilliant one, but it will do for the moment. And when I come out here, I've got a few supplies and I've built this big massive circle. Now, I was going to put the train station further down the valley over there. However, I decided to bring it back up here. What I want to do is connect the train station with the base down below, which I want to start working as a main base for myself going forward. So the idea here is we're going to have 4 main lines. That's the north, south, east, west. So 2 lines. So one will go north, one will go north then east, one will go east, east and south, etc. going round. It is a circle shape at the moment. That's just to help me plot out the size. And it will be used for future markings on the floor. But we'll be having sort of a square building. So it'll be an entranceway at each of the 4 compass points. And in the corners, an entranceway on foot. So there'll be the trains coming in and out. There'll be 2 lines for each, as like I said. Each corner will be a way to get in and out. They'll come so far, start with a big circular area to walk around between the areas. That's the initial idea. So I've got some materials. What I want to do today is just get the outer frame up and in place, just to get that marked out, and may get a bit of more of the flooring laid out as ideas. So I'm going to grab my materials together. We'll have a bit of a time lapse. We'll get this outer, the first little bit of the outer wall up and running. Okay, I've had to stop at that point because I'm just about out of spruce wood, which doesn't help. I just realised I've got some sections here, I'm not putting the glass in. Oh, make sure I keep breaking it correctly. I haven't checked I haven't been and checked the recordings yet, the replay mode recordings. I'll be doing that in a minute, but it is coming along. So I mean, these will be covered up. I have to find some way of putting a bit of additional decor around the back of these just so they're hidden. But this is what we're going to have. So that's like that's north, wasn't it? That's north. So each line has a colour. So that's, and then I'll have blue and green for these two. I've got a little bit of spruce left. So what I'm going to do now, bones, let's keep the bones, is just lay some of these out, just so they're sort of pre-marked out ready. So there'll be lines. These about 5 wide. They'll come in so far. They'll stop. They'll be in a circle as well for people to walk in and around the lines. And then the different areas will have some of the buildings and stuff like that inside of it. And I've got an idea going up for the roof as well. So part of the roof will come in. I want some more peaks on this. Just so basically when you... Oops. No, that's way out. So from the distance you can see this quite clearly. I'm going through so much food because I get falling. Or jumping down, should I say. There's loads of spoons around here. Let's just come up from this direction. I had to stop off with you recording as well to go to some deep slate because I've totally and utterly underestimated how many resources I need. Oh, I'm liking this. So when that's all filled in, you don't see much on the inside, but then we'll sort of see some more things rising up above it just to give it a little bit of height. And then out of here, there will be some set path for the row lines to be on. I'll work out a set path for those. Probably thinking like maybe cobble and gravel. And then each line will have some sort of colour intersecting it just to... So you know, if you see a line out somewhere in the world, there'll be a colour on it so you know it's northern line, the southern line, eastern line, etc. And then I suppose what I could do is also just put at random spots around the line chests with some minecarts in, so you can maybe just jump on a line with a minecart, head back to a station. I mean, admittedly, when you get a lighter, this is kind of irrelevant, but I kind of like the idea of the fact that you can get around the world. You don't need a lighter. It's not necessary for you to have a lighter to get places around the world. You can do it all on foot or rail. Last stack of wood. So I'm going to get this last bit of wood in place and then see how much I've got left to get done on it. I think I'm going to cut away now because I want to go back, I think, to anywhere what's got some spruce. There's a few trees up in there, so I might just go and grab a few up there and plant some more down here. I think somewhere around there I'm going to get a tree farm up and running as well. So let me cut away here, finish off these few bits and bobs, and then we'll come back and we'll see where we're after that. Right, we're back. Now I've got these two sides all filled in. What I've also come in and done is marked out that what's going to be the centre area as well. Marked out the 4 lanes for the trains. I've started putting in an idea of path coming in from outside. Did the trim with the polished deep slate. I did have cobble deep slate on the floor as well, but it was too much deep slate in one go. And I want to keep use of the spruce around here. Make sure there's plenty of use of spruce. Because again, I still say get these alpine vibes. Oh, I'm just digging up the ground around here. So I want to make sure spruce is used and is visible in here. So we've got the spruce on inside there as well, and with more spruce going into the roof. So again, all this will be sunk down into the ground at sort of this level. And then I am thinking now, I was thinking about keeping these areas open, and I might not now. So I might, when I come in here, that's visible there, which I'll be totally honest is a little bit frustrating, but I could potentially put, I know, something up there like that. I'm using dirt as an example. But then I'll fence it off here, and then around here. And then probably just bring that off, something there. And then that sort of covers off sort of this outside here. I'll have a think. I was at first thinking about maybe keeping these little areas open and having something in them, like some like a little guard or something. But I don't know, I may still keep it there. But I do have the option if I want to, just sort of covering those up. So that out of the way. There's a big central area. And these sort of sections here, we'll put something in place what will match up. I've also got to now think about digging down somewhere around here so I can get under the caves. I know the cave entrance I've been using is over there, and the cave sort of goes that way, but it does come this way, but I don't know how far this way it comes. So I was thinking about matching that up. Might try and do that next episode, or in between episodes even, rather than try that. I've been filling in some of the landscape. There's a big hole here. I did check it out, and it just sort of comes out over this way. Somewhere down there or down there, but there's nothing else down there really, so I took what resources I could find under there, grab them, but sort of filling this sort of stuff out now. I don't want to level the entire ground out everywhere up here, but if it just makes it a little bit easier for building on and stuff like that, and making things a little bit easier for going forward, because stuff like this I don't need it, and as I filling things in and keeping some levels in, I thought I took anti-griefing off. I obviously haven't done it yet. That's something that needs to get done as well. But it is coming along quite nicely. This got an idea of an outline, and I've got an idea of where this is going. I think next step is start coming in with the roof around the edges. Just do a little bit. I said I'm not going to rush doing this. I am actually enjoying doing several projects at the same time, and when I can sit down to play, I can work out what I fancy playing at the time and what I want to focus on. But this is definitely a good start indeed for the station. But I've been quite busy in real life, so I've not had a lot of time to do much playing. So right now I'm running out of time, so I'm going to wrap this episode up. If you enjoyed the episode, please leave a like, helps out me, the video, the channel. Put any comments down below of what you think we could do around the area for the station, or anything in this area as well. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and ring the bell to be notified of future content if you're enjoying what you're seeing. And I will see you all in the next episode. Bye bye.